Hi, my name is Samreen Naveed. I have prepared my presentation on business startup offering office rental space by the name of ShareDesk. It's a business plan has been developed for a new startup which is all set to offering office rental spaces in London. ShareDesk, as the name of the company goes, aims to provide superior quality office rental space. ShareDesk also plans to offer office space products at reasonable pricing compared to the other companies based in London. Moreover, the core products determined for this startup called ShareDesk include those of the services quality and fair pricing. Industries providing office rental spaces have started to bloom in the recent times. Industries operating on this line come under the genre of B2B, where businesses act as suppliers and clients for offering and receiving various offices related products by Willie et al. In 2010. Further, with its core product of quality and pricing, ShareDesk is sure to hit the markets specializing in offering shared workspace for rents. Mission, vision, and strategic goal. The creation of mission and vision statements along the strategic goal settings are crucial to startup, as these serves as guide to the right methods and approaches to be employed for running a business successfully, and that which will lead to achieve value and trust among the many business clients who are seeking to rent office spaces mentioned by Mazda et al. In 2011. The mission of the ShareDesk stresses on the quality and reasonable pricing of the product, well-furnished office spaces. Vision offering lifestyle and products office setups, and to provide positive working atmosphere. The strategic goal to attain the competency in the sphere of office space rental marketed by similar industries by providing office rental spaces, furnishings, and other relevant office products at reasonable prices. As per the opinion of Sarfaraz, MS, and Stephen Hagen in 2017, it was analyzed that the perceptual mapping is a method utilized by vendors in an effort to visually present the insights of clients or potential clients. In addition to that, a perceptual map is majorly dependent on the knowledge of marketers of sector than market research. Perceptual maps can screen ideal point of the clients that monitor their supreme mixture of products features. Furthermore, from the perceptual market, it was clearly understood that the main competitors of the ShareDesk in the London market are the Ministry, Soho Works, and the Albright. Besides that, from the figure, it was all understood that the main potential strategy of Ministry is the high service quality and high expensive, while the Soho Works provide their low quality services with the less money. In addition to that, the figure also analyzed that Albright delivers low quality services at high prices. However, the perceptual mapping helped to comprehend where the client ranked the ShareDesk company based on the perceptual of potential clients. The service of the ShareDesk can be afforded by a common people because of the company is offering high quality services at a reasonable rate. And due to these favorable strategy, ShareDesk can easily sustain in the comprehend London market. According to the Porter's generic analysis, where we compare the markets where business competes and the sources of competitive advantages. We can see the cost leadership, cost focus, differentiation leadership, and differentiation of focus. When it comes to the SWOT analysis of the ShareDesk, it determines the advantages you have over your competitors and how you can use these strengths to excel in your business, by Kulshetra and Puri, mentioned in 2017. It supports advantageous trading position, strong territory industry, high standard of education, plenty of FDI, and social political stability are the strength of ShareDesk. Weaknesses is something that seriously impedes a firm's effectiveness and performance, are limitations of a deficiency in resources, skills, or capabilities. Poor transportation, suboptimal innovation, and significant internal wealth disparity are also can be a weaknesses. When it comes to the opportunities, the new trade partners, riding tech waves, and migrant education can play a good roles and give a good opportunities to the ShareDesk enterprise. Threats can be competition, worker business relocations, financial crisis that can give a huge threat to the business. When we talk about the Porter's 5 forces, the threats of new entrants, economies of scale, proprietary product, differences, brand's identity, switching costs, capital requirements, access to distribution, and government policies, expected retaliation can be a threat of new entrants. If we talk about the threats of substitute, it is especially threatening. Buyers can easily find substitute products with attractive pricing of better quality, and when buyers can switch from one product to services to another one with the little cost. It is mentioned by Burns and Dewhurst in 2016 as well. Bargaining power of customers. Buying in large quantities or control many access points to the final customer. Switching costs to other suppliers less threaten to backward integrate. There are many substitute and buyers are priced sensitive. Bargaining power of suppliers. Strong bargaining powers allow suppliers to sell high priced or low quality raw materials to their buyers. Cost of swapping raw material is especially high. When we talk about the competitive rivalry, number of competitors, diversity of competitors, relative size of competitors, industry growth rate, fixed cost versus variable cost, product differentiation, exit barriers, and strategic stake. According to the strategic plan of short-term goals and long-term goals. To attain a customer's feedback regularly, to cope up with the changing needs of the consumers. Marketing and sales of the organization must be prioritized by the organization to maintain customer relationship effectively and try to retain the talented employees in the organization are the short-term goals. When we talk about the long-term goals, through successful completion, the project and company's name reputation should be attained within the 5 years. To attain 95% of the positive customer feedback from the consumers within 3 years is a long-term goal. When it comes to the resources, finances, staffing, and technicians for appropriate configuration is the setting of office space. These would include the office materials like computers, desks, chairs, and network cables, etc. ShareDesk will offer rental spaces in the location where transport facilities are easily accessible. Understanding that the business needs to communicate with each other, ShareDesk will ensure proper network coverage, that the office space is located in such an area which allows for speedy network facility. Outcomes for ShareDesk entrepreneurship. The short-term outcome of ShareDesk business venture will include the attainment of a good number of orders from the clients who wants to acquire office space on rent, acquiring competitive lead in the domain of providing good quality and services oriented office rental space in a long-term goal set by ShareDesk in the whole of London, providing reasonable prices, services, and office related products are also included under the long-term goals. There are some more roles and responsibilities have given to the different roles of the number of people, like general manager, and their responsibility will be controlling daily business operation, executing and improving growth strategies, managing and creating a budget, etc. Marketing executive, and his responsibility will be supervising and generating marketing campaigns, promotional actions, distributions, and compiling statistical and financial data, carrying out a research and examine information to recognize and describe the audience, organizing internal markets and firm's culture, and handling social media campaigns. Office administrator, overseeing office general files such as vendors files, job files, and also other relevant companies operating files, welcoming customers and guiding them to the important personnel, office shopping, office equipment, furnishing and supplies, etc. Business developer, his responsibility will be build relationship with relevant customers and other maintain good relationship and current customers, recognize potential clients to the target market, and also finalize accurate research on the business as well. Due to the lack of specific numbers of slides, I wasn't able to mention another slide, but I wanted to mention the roles and responsibilities of all the members of the company, which I mentioned before. When it comes to the timeline and budget, the timeline I have said is like 6 to 8 months, where the selection of office locations is the first step, and the others are office renovation, procurement of material, website development, and staffing recruitment, training, etc., which will approximately take 6 months, and for budgeting approximately £45,000 will be included. Thank you so much. These are some few references included at the end. Here are some successful stories included in the appendices.